Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MBTV. I'm Captain Lust, the community manager at Tailwords Entertainment, creators of Mount&blade. I'm joined by my regular co-caster of the Cool Gaming Bros. It is the one and only E-Man. How are you doing?
Hi there, Lust. Pleasure to be here.
Feeling good tonight?
I am. Today is a nice looking day, and it's a good
It's a day,
day.
obviously. I don't know, I say night because I'm arrogant and self-centered, but really it's obviously daytime in America.
Yep.
Isn't that right?
It's a good day for people to die.
Oh, well,
In a field
that's
of battle. Glorious.
in a virtual field of battle, obviously. We don't wish real death on anyone. Certainly not by anything as gruesome as a sword or a spear.
Or
A
a
horrible way to go.
javelin.
Yeah, javelin to the face by one of our master javelineers that we have playing. Tonight, it is going to be Inquisition versus Nameless. I'm pretty excited for it. Because, well, what happened in the first week was that Inquisition got beaten up by Kurwa, which is expected because Kurwa are really good. And then Nameless got a really close win against Saracens. I think Nameless, with their ambitious approach to this division and this league as a whole, we're expecting a bit more from that, but I think 10-6 they slipped past Saracens. But I think we could have a close match on our hands tonight.
Division A. This is gonna be some good stuff.
Creme de la creme, and it's the first one of a double stream tonight, the Div A double, as I've dubbed it. Following on from this match at 1930 BST, is going to be Court of Reverend versus Saracens, a team which Nameless beat last week. But it's a bit of a losers fest tonight. Other than Nameless, with the teams tonight have lost their first week's matches,
Well,
but some of them are going to be getting some wins at least,
yep. Some are gonna continue losing.
and some will certainly. That's a guarantee.
Some
But
must
I
win.
mean, none of these teams really are total losers. Obviously, they're all playing top flight in the Division A. They've all been put there by the arbitrary hand of the WNL admins, as this was.
Someone thought they were good.
Yeah, this was arbitrated. The division placements they discussed amongst themselves, and I think asked the teams which divisions they want to be in. So hopefully it should work out pretty well.
They really
Has been doing okay
confirmed
so
with the
far.
teams like that?
Yeah, they did. I think they said, well, do you want to play in Division A? And some of them just said, well, no, we'd rather play in Division B. And the admins, well, the admins aren't going to force them to play in Division A, so they go, yeah, that's cool. I think that's the best way of
That's
doing it,
good.
actually.
Only
I actually prefer that.
that way, only if you believe yourself good enough to be an A, you'll show up there.
Yeah, and obviously in future seasons, it'll just be according to the promotions and the relegations. That's what teams are fighting for that longevity. As you remember, you can tweet us in at all times at Cool Gaming Bros or at Captain Lust, hashtag the WNL3. Get involved, join the conversation. More and more people are joining the Twitter conversation, which is going on.
Are we
obviously on
trending
Twitter.
Lust? We're always
We're
trending up.
I don't know if we're trending, but we're trending in the
I feel pretty
warband
trendy
scene, maybe.
though.
Yeah, we are trendy,
I
if
buy
not trending.
everything I see on television.
Well, my mum buys all my clothes, so that must mean I'm trendy.
Your mom trendy Lust.
She doesn't even live in the same continent, but she still buys my clothes.
That's cute.
Sent me a jumper and some socks, and
When my
they're
mother
lovely.
visits, she randomly gives me clothes too. That's nice, cause like I
Yeah.
don't know. Then again, it's your mother saying you don't dress yourself, but whatever.
That's fine. I'm perfectly happy. I am buying one piece of clothing at the moment. I'm getting a suit tailored, which is quite a new experience for me and very exciting.
And expensive too, I heard.
Yeah, that is the downside. But I've got esports money as a minor celebrity, so I can afford it. I'm a big player in the warband scene, and
A
I make
big
the
player in
money.
a small pond. That's Lust.
But it's enough to make the liras, enough to get me tailored suits. So
That's right. And the
I do make stacks.
fat.
I'm earning
stacks
green.
That
Uh,
you make it rain in the clubs.
Yeah. No, I don't. But one day I will. In the meantime, speaking of the Twitter conversation, I want to mention that Court of Reverend have joined Twitter. They
As
are.
a clan, they have an identifying hashtag.
Yeah, they're at Court of Reverend, but they're currently tweeting as Court of Renegades, which makes sense. Are we? I think we're starting
They
on
might be going
Sandy Bush.
live.
Yeah, run that Sandy Bush map intro. Radical difference there. Do it.
And we're in the game.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's
good
already happening.
lord.
Nameless are already just beating the crap out of Inquisition. 8 against 4 players. They didn't mess around. Barely 2 seconds passed and they just went live on the second
Jesus
map.
Christ, it's a slaughter already.
Yeah, it is. Inquisition has found a little bit
The
of space here.
quickness.
They've got 3 infantry, and Flex is here with them, fighting against the massive Nameless players, making their stand in the street.
Inquisition's making a final stand here.
But they're going down slowly. Flex
Oh,
drops.
they are going down, but they're holding out in this little
Oh,
corner.
Sumac and Acto picking up kills, but Acto does get down to headshot from Llama there. Just Sumac remaining, and well, we sort of missed it off that round, but what we missed was just the teams running at each other, and Nameless winning.
Oh, and all this score being wrong. My apologies.
It's okay. So, well, Nameless once again going to run into the bottom street, and Inquisition willing to meet them there for a second time.
Oh, good lord. This is the fight beginning right at the start.
Yeah, this is like WNL Season 2 meta, where teams just ran at each other every round. That's pretty cool. Nameless pushing up onto the sort of the little catwalk on the side. Inquisition kind of holding off on them, but I feel like Nameless are managing to put pressure on players here. Rich has charged forward, and Vendetta and Sumac both picking up kills here. Sumac does get a team kill in the meantime as he brings down Sodomod. Vendetta actually playing as infantry here, even though he's a famous
Grenade with
archer.
a great little couch there.
Oh, and a double kill there from Grenade, but Alamo gets a double kill of his own. Grenade with a 3rd kill in a short space of time brings down Vendetta, and he's bringing back the fight for Nameless in this round. Absolutely fantastic play from the Turkish horseman there. Flex charges in to deal with Vendetta, and Acto brings him off his horse. It's going to slash him when he's down on the ground. It's mounted. Nameless toy goes down to the efforts of Flex, but Flex uses his horse. Active finishes with Grenade. Rich brings down Venendor, and Inquisition even up 1-1.
Blood for blood.
Well, I think these teams are doing us a favor here. They're getting this game quickly done and out of the way, so we can get to call Reverend versus Saracens. There's not going to be any overlap here if the match continues like this, as the teams are just running at each other
Oh
ravenously.
my god, Boglier leading the way. I love the fighting in this area. There's so many little places to jump on and jump from.
Yeah, it is. Well,
A great spectator fighting area.
I'll take that as a compliment to the map, as I'll take any compliment I can get. Sodomado and Benetto fighting down the bottom. We have Archers trying to get hold of the catwalk up the top. Llama shooting into the fight here, looking worrying for the Inquisition players. But Inquisition, Benedetto, and Sodomado not wasting any time. Both of these players doing some special agent stuff here, putting pressure on Toy. Flex tries in to help them. But in the meantime, Sumrak and Zik getting kills of their own in the back half of the fight. Llama pulls 1 kill back, so does Toy, but it's not going to be enough. 6 players of Inquisition against the remaining 3 of Nameless right now. Llama sitting up top, Acto and Rich down the bottom.
Ooh, nice shot by
Volshin,
Volshin.
beautiful headshot there from
Oh wait,
Ukrainian
also
player. Brilliant
Nameless
Ukrainian.
and their 2 archers are fending off. Oh,
Oh,
my
and Llama brings down
god!
Alamo as well. Nameless fighting in this round still. Llama, Volshin, and Toy. Llama and Volshin, both the archer players, with Toy, the remaining infantry. Only very low health for the Turkish player, though. Does smash a shield, though. And brilliant teamwork here as Toy is smashing the shields for the archers to finish them off. Lovely shot from Volshin there, takes down Zik. Acto with no shield as well. Toy
Oh
just
my
holds up with the blocks,
god,
and Volshin
Toy
gets a
and
double kill.
Volshin are doing
Brilliant
wonderful
team play here from
work.
Nameless. And this is the team who's been practicing. Rich has got no shield either. And it's great work of the Axis here. Toy gets another kill here. Rich, the remaining player,
Llama
he's got no shield.
survived the
There's a
whole
shield on the ground,
time!
but
Oh
Rich can't grab
god!
it in time, and Volshin finishes him off. Volshin, absolutely
Rich, the
fantastic play.
final pincushion.
Fantastic team play there from Nameless. Really winning that 3 against 4 so convincingly.
That was impressive. The teamwork, the strong llama surviving. You aren't gonna shear this llama today, no sir. Get those clippers away from me.
Wow. And fireworks already in this match. Once again, the team's just happy to charge right at each other in the low road. We have Nameless trying to sort of spread out, I think, a little bit in this melee fight. Adamant finds space though on this little staircase and brings down Bag with a wonderful headshot. Inquisition taking a 7-6 player advantage.
Oh, the jabs taking out the Nameless Archer.
Yeah, Grenade having a hard time in these past couple of rounds, going down pretty early. Dumrak desperately trying to pounce on that on the down player Vivar there, but not able to get him down. Rich here outnumbered. Flex comes in to help him out, but without much space. Rich trying to get a kill in the midst of this chaos. Sumrak comes in there with a double kill. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Flex brings down Vivar as well. Active takes down Toy, and Sumrak brings down Volshan for a 2-2 finish to the first set, and that was finished in record time.
It's already over. So exciting.
That was insane, yeah.
That was amazing. Good lord, they want blood today. I told you it was a good day for men to die. And dying that they are in spectacular fashion. And in quite a hurry to get to the grave. Like
Yeah, they certainly are. We had some wonderful scores as well. Sumrak especially, picking up 6 for 3 there. Doing very well.
I still think the standout round was the three archers survive, or the 2 archers and the 1 really, really frail infantryman.
Yeah, Toy just doing wonderful work. And it just shows it's just very basic things. It's not complicated. You smash the shield with an axe, you get your archers to shoot them. It's a simple teamwork. It's just as simple as, say, maybe bumping a player down and slashing him on the ground with a horse. Very simple stuff, but Nameless doing it very well.
Wow, this
So,
is, I can't tell
shout
who
out
has
to
the
them.
advantage though. The fights are so like
I've got no idea, yeah.
They seem rather tied. Is it live or no?
No, it's not.
Okie dokie. A little break, thank God. You know, as soon as that starts, that both teams.
No, it's 2-2 right now. Sides are going to be swapping, and we'll have Nameless come in as the Vegas, with Inquisition going as the Saranid side. I mean, we've seen this being played quite a lot. I don't think we've seen any particularly outrageous imbalance on this map. I mean, Saranids tend to do quite nicely because they have the axes, and the cat's pretty cool, but Vegas have the scimitars, which are pretty brutal as well. So I think it evens itself out pretty well. And we've seen players do some really nasty things with like the Kurgit and Strongbows as well, even though they're not my preference for a closed map. The extra damage has been pretty lethal, especially in the hands of someone like Triari or Sphere. Tweets coming in as well. LaRue the B, at LaRue the B, saying, good hearing your voice again on the hashtag WNL3 streams, at Cool Gaming Bros, hashtag Warband, hashtag Esports. So you got a fan there, I think, in LaRue.
Nice
and
to
I'm
be cheered on by such a fine and outstanding gentleman.
That guy, in the match yesterday, played 3 sets and had an overall score of 17-5. On the scoreboard coming top, and second in that order. That's not bad, is it?
That's pretty awesome for LaRue.
That's pretty awesome, yeah. We are going to go live now. Nameless as the Vegas, Inquisition as the Saranids. Tweet as well in from Scar, the AE player, saying 5 minutes, 2-2, hashtag rapid, hashtag WNL3.
Yep, this is the quick version. Oh, we're going back in because I think, Jesus Christ, it's happening again.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Such stark contrast as well to yesterday when we had such patient play from the teams. Now they just seem to be willing to just mash into each other's faces. A little bit more hesitation though. They're not running right under the catwalk here. Nameless want to, but Inquisition are going to hold back a little bit. Inquisition taking 2 archers, a cav, and 5 infantry. Same thing for Nameless as well. Nameless here playing without their leader Watley.
Bellendor, oh, he's trying to cross the bridge.
He falls off.
Next, Llama across. Oh no, Toy staying up there to protect Llama.
Oh, Alamo's taking a big hit there from one of the Nameless archers. Perhaps a headshot it was, I'm not sure. Gonna hurt him a lot.
I think they're waiting for that first shot to land on someone.
Yeah, we somehow had a bit of a stalemate right now. Even though it seemed destined to just be a insane mashup every single round.
You need a little tension. You need a build up for the violence. The violence, it all culminates in violence, you know, like that.
Well, for me, I'm able to actually take a breath, which is enjoyable. And flags will spawn in 20 seconds. It looks like they are going to spawn now as the team's not willing to push forward that invisible line, dividing them right now. Both just staring at each other intently.
I think the man with most poise is Sumrak. I don't think I've seen him move. He might be AFK. He fell asleep with his shield up. Oh, he
Yeah,
gets
he might
shot
be
for
just
not
on the-
moving. Check that out.
You gotta dance. Everyone knows you gotta dance in Warband. You gotta dance around those arrows. You can't just be standing there.
Oh,
Easy
Vyvar
pickings.
gains some life here. He's vivacious. He's going forth. So is Toy.
Yeah, well, Inquisition are trying to raise that ladder to get away from Nameless towards the flag.
Nice
But
raise by Alamo and then an instant climb. Oh, the corner shooting. Nameless
yeah,
winning it.
wonderful shot from Volshin there with his strongbow, making effective use of that. And, well, Inquisition have sort of... They've got a position close to the flag, and they're going to try and hold Nameless in this choke point, which is a pretty tough point to assault. Balglare rushes in, but Toya is an immediate casualty there to Alamut, who shoots him in the head. Trying to get a shot off on Llama as well, but Volshin finding space to get kills as well. Very even right now. Nameless are starting to run away with it, though, and this assault has been successful. Inquisition have not held this line, but Rich and Alamut bringing kills back. There is something left in it for them yet, I think.
Oh,
Wonderful
the
kill from Rich there
teamwork
as well.
once more between the archers of Nameless and the infantrymen.
Yeah, Rich
Alamut.
finds-
Oh, he got destroyed up there, though.
Yeah, with the bump slashing from, beautiful little bit of team play there. Wonderful bump slash from Grenade, showing us why he is considered to be one of the world-class players, world-class cav players. And Volshin finishing him off with a shot in the head. Nameless do take that first round of the second set.
Took them a while, but they got it.
Hey, Sonny did. And I think Inquisition, they weren't happy with that waiting. They're just going to run in now. No time wasted. Oh, immediate shot goes off on Velendor from Alamut. And they've done well to get this nice high position. Volshin is going to be shooting, though, from a cross-firing position. Sumrak, that's the early kill on Miners, and, well, it's not enough for Nameless there. Volshin being in that good position because Inquisition are just racking up the kills here. 4 of them down. Balgler pulls one back against Alamut, but it's not going to be enough. Vendetto takes down Toy, and Inquisition running away with this round. It's just snowballing. Volshin now got up in melee, having to deal with Sumrak and Rich, axing him from both sides. That's not going to last long. He goes down. Flex finishes off Balgler, and...
Grenade. Soul
Grenade,
Nameless
yeah.
surviving.
And, well, it was enough for AE and Peter to have that heavy horse. But for Nameless and Grenade, they are going to go down to this Inquisition push.
Grenade's doing a good job of
Yeah.
trolling Flex's horse.
He is, but Flex is just going to try and get close to him. Acto going to trap him a little bit here with the spear, and they do manage to re-up Grenade now. Should be the end of it.
goodness.
Rich axes him in the head. And, oh, Flex
There's
manages
no
to...
flags in this game today.
Flex picks up that horse just at the last second as well, so that's quite a nice boost for them.
So the score 3-3. These teams just clawing at each other.
Oh, no. Nameless doing something different now. They've gone for the graveyard. They weren't happy with dealing with that low road assault. They're going to take the graveyard.
Inquisition calling him out though. Right now, Inquisition's in the low area, wondering where Nameless are.
Yeah, we might see this just calm down a little bit, and we have something a bit more like the first round, where the teams just play a bit more passively, relax, and wait for the flag spawn.
I don't
Nothing
think
wrong with that.
Inquisition didn't want to. They rushed for a fight.
They did,
they're
but
a little disappointed here.
The general consensus is that pushing from Inquisition's side is a bit more effective because when you go up on that when you go up on those stairs, you have that little bit of cover and you can shoot down, whereas on the other side you have less cover. I don't know. The general consensus is that it's more effective to push from that side anyway, but I'm not totally sure. I think either way, Nameless are just not happy to roll those dice and send players in there, especially after the devastating round before.
Well, I mean, it seems like it goes either way, so Nameless want to try something a little more surefire, I think.
Yeah, perhaps.
Holding out in the graveyard, a good place to be.
And I want to shout out to LaRue as well, who's giving another tweet and said apparently Vivar was corpse kicking Rich. Nice. Hashtag strong. Hashtag warband, hashtag esports.
Yes, he was defiling corpses. I mean, the fights have been so gruesome, you know?
I love a good corpse kick. It's the ultimate sign of disrespect. There's nothing you can do when it happens to you. You just gotta be there watching. You can't even type in chat because they can't read anything. Just kick your corpse in the ultimate show of disrespect and then move on.
I think Bannerlords needs teabagging. That was a feature sorely left out of Warband.
Oh, you can sort of teabag if you do if you sheathe your weapon and like chamber or right fist attack. That kind of you can sort of
Kinda
teabag.
looks like it. Flag
Yeah.
spawned in the area though. The flag seems to want to favor blood.
It's in Inquisition's under their feet right now. Nameless are going to approach from the Inquisition spawn side, going down the raisable ladder.
Oh, Nameless are going all the way. No, I think they're stopping.
Yeah, they're not going
in
to
the
split, but
corner.
Inquisition are going to let them in. They're going to try and hold the choke. Just try and draw them onto their archers. Alamut sitting up top. Strong Llama finds a bit of space there to start shooting, and I don't know if Inquisition can hold him like this.
I don't know if Nameless are getting all the way through though. In fact, Inquisition's pushing out, stopping Llama.
Bolshin comes in from the back though, gets a headshot on Alamut, and that's a big blow for them. Baugler and Venonor getting kills as well, and Nameless taking advantage. Grenade, doing some nice work on the horse. Toy with the team kill though, giving an advantage back to Nameless. And another team kill from Nameless as Grenade brings down Venonor. Inquisition now fighting 3 players against 4, and they are still in this.
Toy.
Llama is does get a kill there to put his team back in the lead. 4 players to 2.
Oh my
did you
god,
see
did
that?
he just do that?
This guy just showing off.
Was that a jump arrow?
Oh my god, the mid-air shot.
He cocked
Trick
it
shot here from
mid-air
Stock
and
Llama.
let it loose right as he landed.
Yeah, this guy really did impress me
Sick.
tonight. Nameless
Strong
Llama.
llama. The strongest llama in the petting zoo.
Very impressive play, certainly. And Acto looking pretty helpless here. The score is 3 for 3, but Nameless going to win this round, I think. Does manage to get the kill off on Volshin, and that's something at least. But Llama with his 3rd or 4th kill of the round there brings down Acto.
Llama's
Wonderful stuff there from the
furious.
Nameless shooter.
Llama is furious. He'll bite your hand. Don't feed llama.
Feed them with a piece of food on a long stick from a safe distance.
I love that his name is llama. That's one of my favorite animals.
It's misspelled though, I think, right? It's got 2
yeah,
L's.
yeah, technically, but he's a llama at heart.
I wonder if he's meant to be a llama or if it's like maybe it's something else
He's
and we're
supposed
just
to be a llama lost.
okay.
A llama
can only dream.
love.
And well, Nameless now taking an advantage finally, but no matter what, this map is going to end pretty even, and we're going to have a lot of the game decided on ruins.
Nameless being rewarded for patience on that round.
Yeah,
I mean,
They
they
moved
ended
in,
up
had a
in a
nice
brawl
assault.
anyway, but at least
it's a
it
great
was-
move to send Volshin around the back as well. Get that headshot off on Alamut, and a brilliant take from the Ukrainian player there as well. Another thing about that round was that there were a lot of Nameless team kills, and Inquisition had the chance there to come back into it, even when they were down and out. Nameless were just killing their own players. They didn't manage it, so I don't know.
It was some grievous mistakes, but no fatal ones that cost them the round.
Yeah, they still got to the round, so I suppose that's a positive. But at the same time, it's worrying that they're getting those team kills, and if it was a different team, maybe they would have lost that kind of round. Teams seeming pretty evenly matched though so far. Fight's going to spawn in around 20 seconds. Nameless holding up in the graveyard. You've noticed as well that Watley, I think Watley's in the stream for some reason, but he's not present for the match. I don't know why. And he isn't able to lead them. I don't know if he is their in-battle leader. I don't know if they even talk in TeamSpeak. That's a big question about these guys.
Do they even
it's apparently-
communicate? Do you
apparently
even
it's his-
talk?
It's his rough internet is what I've heard. So that could be it.
Or Watley?
Well, when you're in a country like the Netherlands, you should have pretty good internet, so kind of worrying there, but...
I don't know, Inquisition
yeah,
are
the fight's breaking out here. There's a flag spawn on the low
fighting
road.
on multiple fronts. Alamut
Yeah,
can't get
Nameless
up there
pushing in, and
as
Inquisition are not going to try and hold inside the low road this time. They're just
Oh
gonna push
my
right out.
goodness!
Vex gets the kill off on Llama, which is a pretty crucial one, but it's not been enough so far as Nameless are taking the advantage. 7 players to 5. Bolgler getting a kill, but Nameless once again with the team kills there. Verndor bringing down Bolgler. And, well, just 3 Inquisition players left now. They've got to get kills fast. Vex comes in for the kill. Doesn't get it, though, and is reared up. His horse going to go down, and so is he pretty soon. Nameless going to take this round. Alamut, the remaining player here for Inquisition. Won't be enough, I fear. And we'll go into the second break. A last Nameless team kill there to see us off, but either way, Nameless are now leading 5-3.
Nameless pulled ahead.
As we go into the break between the two maps there, it will be Ruins, Nords versus Vegas, or whichever way around it is. I think it's Nords versus Vegas.
I thought Inquisition had started that last round really well. I thought they'd get a tie there because they had they went up to. They assassinated Volshin rather well. They split the archers off from the rest.
Yeah, they got Llama. They got Llama down too, and they did a nice job.
Then the reality of how they were fighting on two fronts simultaneously. It dawned on them, and it wasn't a smart fight. But they were almost there.
Well, perhaps they've been training a little bit harder on the open map. Maybe that's where we're going to see them shine. And one thing I want to mention about this, one thing that needs to be mentioned, are we going to be seeing 6 cav here out of either of these teams?
Has it bled over already?
Well, this is Division A, so I mean, I'd imagine that these teams have seen it or experienced it. They've been playing against perhaps AE or Kurwa in training matches, and they know that it's around. They certainly have seen the streams. They'll be aware of what's going on, and, well, are we going to be seeing the teams try it out, though?
Well, 6 cav is brilliant because it's a mobile hit squad essentially, because you have the pickup, I'll call it the pick up and play infantry horse riders who kind of get off foot and then fight. Isn't that the whole crux of the plan?
Yeah, it is. The saddle horse usage. Saddle horse previously considered useless. Players have been ridiculed for taking saddle horse in the past, and now it's a crucial part of one of the key tactics in the meta.
Yeah, I mean it's brilliant because Ruins is such a big map, and that with 6 cav you can just kind of pick people off as they go to the flag. Like you choose the engagement, and then you could just, when it's over, pack on up, move on to the next one.
Yeah. And the other thing is that it's terrifying for the other team. They don't want to move. They can't really move like to any different points. They just got to sort of sit down in the ruins and wait for it. That's what we saw IG doing anyway. Perhaps there is a different way of dealing with it, which is probably just mirroring it, to be honest. But I mean, really, what we didn't see with IG versus AE, but we did see with Kuro versus Legend, was that when Legend tried to move from one place to another, Kuro just completely flooded them, and it was impossible for Legend to just have any sort of map control.
Well, I do hope to see the strategy used by someone else, but there are flaws in it. Namely, the amount of teamwork that's required to play such a, like, I'm going to call it like a pick composition, you know? Because that's really what it is. You're going around picking off the enemy on the big map.
I agree, and the other thing about it is it's like, what it kind of does, it forces, I mean, what we saw at least against in AE versus IG, it's just forcing such patience and passivity from both sides. And it meant that what it came down to a lot of the time was it just teams picking the right point to go onto the flag and start raising it. Because they were waiting for so long and so long and so long. They didn't want to go onto the flag too early and get mobbed, but they didn't want to go on too late and miss the flag race. So it was sort of an intense sort of battle of mind games of when to move onto that flag and raise it.
It made Ruins a tensor map, so let's see if it's used.
The more tweets coming in as well. One from Scar again saying, please continue like that on Ruins. Could have way more streams if people were playing like that. Hashtag rapid, hashtag WNL3.
Heck yeah, you don't want to cover stomps, and that was.
Are these not enough streams for you people? 2 streams tonight, 2 tomorrow.
Are you not entertained?
It's gonna be a total of like 9 streams I think this week, which is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. But I hope you're enjoying it anyway. But as well from Craddock, who's woken up early to watch this. Respect to the guy.
Yay,
Saying love the quick
Craddock.
rounds, very intense so far. Great shots by archers on both sides. Hashtag WNL3. Yeah, agreed. Certainly Llama
those
been
shots
shining.
have been utterly sick. I think we've seen one of the sickest trick shots, the jumping down vertical leap shot.
It was so unnecessary as a thing though. Like, it doesn't really gain him anything. It wasn't like it was. I don't know. You could just shot him from up there.
So necessary.
It was.
It's
I mean,
judged specifically for it's how ostentatious it was. So yeah,
yeah,
that's the whole
obviously, like,
point.
it had style. It had hashtag swag, but like just compared to just shooting him from the tie point, it didn't really do anything. I mean, I can see like sometimes you can do like
because
crazy
he
ridiculous
gained
things
that
which work.
distance. He was already thinking about his next move, man. He had no time. He didn't have time. Like he had to conserve motions and movements, and he did the best there.
Well, you might be right then. Perhaps that could be a correct move. I mean, it's cool when you do see things in these games, especially. I mean, you normally see them on like deathmatch servers, to be honest. Like players jumping off of high buildings and spinning around and javeling someone with a 180 in the back of the head, or doing like a sort of. The best one is like when you do like a hammer from like dropping 50 meters and then like hammering someone on the way down. That's pretty cool.
I like seeing these plays.
Yeah, it's just the beauty of the
These
game's mechanics with the flexible
WNL3 plays.
ability of this stuff. Going to this next map, I think. Well, we've got good cav on both sides. For Inquisition, we've got like the likes of Flex and Rich. Nameless as well. You've got Grenade, looking pretty beastly.
Oh.
Why are we going to play cav
I
as
think
well?
we're gonna get up in here.
Run that map intro, dude.
And we're in here.
Here we go. In with Ruins. Nameless versus Inquisition. Nameless spawning in as the Nords. Vegas will be taken up by Inquisition. No 6 cav.
No 6 cav.
He's behind meta teams. Extra meta, you might call it. Sub meta.
Sub meta.
Pro meta. I don't know what you want to call it. At pro meta. Nameless are using 2011 tactics, sitting by that archway. Where it's safe.
This works. I'm telling you,
works.
that requires a level of cohesion that these teams maybe. I'm sure that they're very cohesive units, but you got a plan for 6 cav.
Well, it's just going to be the 3 cav here for both sides. The only variation is that Nameless have 3 infantry and 2 archers, whereas Inquisition have 2 infantry and 3 archers. So pretty even setups. We're going to be that extra sort of firepower in from Inquisition with Zik, Vendetto, and Alamet all taking bows. Not going to be playing Llama, interestingly. They've benched him after his impressive performance on the first map.
That's a shame.
Not featuring in their Ruins plans, but
They put him back in his kettle.
yeah, that's fine. Didn't want him getting ahead of himself. Didn't want him getting too cocky. Nameless Netterman, the Polish player, going to be coming in playing infantry here, along with Mines and Benendor. Flag spawns over an open spot. Nameless pretty close to it already. Inquisition will be having to assault onto the flag, it looks like. No Nameless archers at the back there. Volshin is rushing towards the back tree to try and get distant shot onto the flag. The Nameless infantry choosing to raise it for the time being. We do have Toy as well moving up to a high off position to shoot from distance onto the flag. But Inquisition taking up a crossfire here early on, and that's going to force the Nameless infantry off of the fight, I think, off of the flag at least. As Netterman and Mines are already taking hits. Benedetto moving around to the side as well to get crossfires on these players, and this is putting a lot of pressure on.
Putting themselves in a really bold position.
Yeah, I mean, the extra firepower here for Inquisition as well is going to put more pressure on the Nameless. Nameless are predating though around this tower. They're going to try and be getting pickoffs on these players. Yeah, they're coming off, trying to get hits off there. Don't get anything solid. Nameless raising the flag as well. Sumrak's going to move on here, knowing that he's got to take some action. Stop Nameless from raising that flag, and Alamet gets the first kill. Grenade pulls on back against Benedetto immediately with that couch lance, and that's one of the Inquisition archers down. He's in a key position as well in the crossfire one. But Grenade goes down to a wonderful jump lance from Flex, and that's one of the Nameless cavalry down. They still do have their archers, Toy and Vultures up in good positions, but they're not doing enough stuff here. to win it, the round for Nameless here. Lodemar and Sumac fighting on the flag, and they've driven all the Nameless players off here. 6 Nameless against the 4, 6 Inquisition against the 4 Nameless here. But Nameless with the flag still high. Bowler can dismount and stay alive for the last 4 seconds. They can win the round.
Oh, Toy's even
Nameless,
going in there. He's doing. They're all
yeah,
doing
Toy's
their
gonna
best.
go to try and hold up the flag, and if Nameless can dismount it, Bowler's gonna dismount as well. If Inquisition cannot kill these Nameless players, then Nameless is gonna win the round through the flag. It's incredibly close. Inquisition have to get these players off the flag immediately. They're just trying to do it. Zik brings down.
Toy did it!
But Toy gets in just in the last second, and Nameless do steal that round from Inquisition there, who are too passive, sitting on the flag, thinking that they could raise it, but not enough time left.
And WTF goes out from Inquisition, the surprise on them.
They're pretty mad, yeah. It's a blunder from Inquisition. They needed more urgency about clearing out those Nameless players and stopping Nameless from getting that flag.
What is the proper score?
It's 6-3 to Nameless right now.
Okie dokie.
Is that not what was on our screen?
No, because there's no P, remember? So when they goof off, it changes the score.
Okay. I'll try and set that up.
But yes. I'm surprised that they got the round. Nameless did not, by all accounts, they'd lost it. They'd lost the men, they'd lost the positioning, but they'd fought for so long under the flag that... Inquisition could not bring the flag down.
Inquisition now taking a massive split. They sent Benedetto and Sumac right to the far right. The rest of the team is on the complete opposite side of the map now. They're trying to go for a huge flank, doing classic Russian style on Nameless here. But Nameless are recognizing this, and they're gonna send their cavalry towards Benedetto and Sumac, scare them off at least to the back ruins. And Inquisition do abandon the flank. Sumac's been pretty mad about losing that flag round there as well. And it was certainly a big mistake there by Inquisition. Well recognized by Nameless, seeing what they needed to do, get that win.
Nameless did so well manning up at the end with only 4 players and going there to contest the flag.
They just put Tor in that last second and got them the win. Tweeting from LaRue saying, "No 6 Cav? What is this, January 2014? A head of the meta, criticizing these teams playing the old styles.
Flag spawns.
Goes to the other side of the map, and Inquisition have already pulled away from the flank, which Benedetto and Sumac pushed before, so they're in a pretty good shape for this flag. Rich raising it already. Zik and Sodomod are going to move on there and start raising it too, or Sodomod is at least. Zik's going to find a bit of space behind that rock to shoot. Nameless Cav already sniffing around, and Sodomod's going to back off.
Hold here.
Interesting that Inquisition is sacrificing the flag here. I don't know, Sodomod's going to move back onto it now. I think it's important when you're playing passive like this to always just keep that flag raising, keep that pressure on. You see how important it can be, as Nameless showed in the last round. Zik taking hits here, and Nameless setting up a bit of a crossfire right now. Volshin and Toy shooting from both sides. The Nameless Cav wreaking havoc on the back line of Inquisition as well.
Nameless Cav coming in at the perfect time.
Yeah, none of the Inquisition archers are firing up right now at all. Velandor and Vivar mains, and again Vivar in the meantime getting kills here. Running away with the round. Nameless, absolutely beautiful assault onto this flag. Inquisition aren't going to be able to do any sort of sneaky flag tactics here, as Nameless is going to absolutely finish off all of the Inquisition players. It's going to be a whitewash. Flex, remaining cavalry player.
Flex getting hunted down like the dog that he is.
Yeah, it was a wonderful assault there onto the flag. Inquisition didn't look ready for it at all. Does get a kill here, not going to be a whitewash. Anything he gets here is obviously valuable as well, as Nameless are starting to take a bit of a lead in this match. Grenade throwing javelins at Flex's horse, which has got a lot of javelins in it already. Dismounts. Gets a nice jump touch on Grenade there, and now mounts up again.
Gets up for a little personal hit.
Yeah, doing his best to just, I don't know, fight and get something, but touch low health on his horse. I think Vivar's just going to kill it with this jab. Although he dodges it again still, but yeah, eventually. Oh no, Flex gets the kill on Vivar, sorry. So he's actually done pretty well for himself. The round ends and Nameless take the win from the flag, but Flex stays alive. Gets a couple kills there, and that's, well, more than he should have been able to do at least.
Yeah, Flex flexing his muscles, getting something, but his team has lost quite a few rounds now. In fact, they're on their way to being the losers of this match. They don't shape up.
Yeah, it looks like it.
If they don't
Nameless,
start bringing out more cav.
after a very even first map, Nameless just taking first 2 rounds here, putting him on a 7-3 advantage, which is a pretty heavy lead. I just think that Inquisition's holding of the flag there was pretty poor. They didn't have any crossfires set up, and they didn't really react to Nameless setting up their crossfire really early and really effectively as well. Also, the Nameless cav particularly effective, being predatory, attacking the backline, and immediately just taking Zik and Benedetto out of action completely, and just meant that Inquisition had no one firing at all. And the longer that fight goes on, when you don't have any archers firing and your opponent does have archers firing, it can make a huge difference. Although we actually saw most of the kills coming from the cav.
Well, the cab was like the coup de grace there because Nameless had already had the superior positioning. They'd already peppered Inquisition quite a bit.
Yeah.
Then the cab to disrupt. It was just textbook. It was beautiful. There's a reason they almost whitewashed them.
Yeah, but just those last remaining individual efforts from Flex do take down a couple of those Nameless players, slowing down that goal just ever so slightly.
They're trying to pick
Yeah, a
up
bit of a push.
Bellador.
Yeah, trying to push around the right side of Inquisition. Putting pressure on, but a hard pace to push. Brilliant shot from Benedetto, takes down Bargler early on in the round, and that's when they cav out of action, giving a little bit of a light glimmer of hope there for Inquisition right now.
I think
They back off,
Inquisition
happy.
are going to take that kill and call it a day there.
I think you're right, yeah, they're happy to just back off. Think that they've achieved something. Flags on the other side of the map, and we see some Inquisition players being caught outnumbered here in the middle of the map by the archway. Mines fighting, and Grenade coming in to finish off Sodomar. Zik as well without any real support. Flex comes in though to get the couch lance, and Inquisition support is coming in thick and fast here. More of the cav are got on the scene. Vivar and Volshin picking up kills for Nameless though, and they are taking advantage, 6 players to 5. Grenade with the third, but does use his horse there, Grenade. Flex misses the lance as he's down the ground, and Flex just runs into that wall.
Yep, he gets stuck in the wall, he's done.
Yeah, trying to support his teammate, but gets himself killed in the process. Sumrak, with low health, being pressured now by Grenade and Vivar, and Mines. Not Vivar, sorry, but Mines. Toy gets the finishing kill, and Velendor brings down Alamut in the meantime. Nameless now with 8 against 3, and showing themselves to just be, well, I think there's a bit of a skill gap here on the open map at least between these two teams, and Nameless are highlighting that right now.
Yes, a sad face going by Quadri. Followed by a happy face by Nameless. That is the way it works. One man's misery is another man's joy. But Inquisition dedicated a whole lot and split up their team for a single catch, and then Nameless gobbled them up.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't know if they really split up the whole team, but they just had 2 players in the middle which were vulnerable. Nameless saw it and just, yeah, pinned them down on it. Caught them off guard. Right now we have the teams just chilling out by the center, most of them. Once again, Sumrak and Benedetto are pushing up on their right flank, but Nameless happy to just hold the tower, make sure they're in a good place for all the flags. Confident that they can win the engagement against Inquisition, which they have been doing so far very effectively. Grenade especially been pretty good in this set, so has Vivar, picking up 5 kills each over the 3 rounds. And if Nameless win this, it will fall to Inquisition to have to. Well, no, sorry. If Nameless win this round, they will take the win, the entire match. Sorry.
Yes. This decides it. I mean, shoot. And then again,
Yeah,
Inquisition got to win this, the next one, and 4 just to tie. That's how.
Yeah.
That's how rough it is right now for them.
Let's just stick around as well because we will have Ward of Reverend versus Saracens after this at 7:30 or 19:30 BST. Flag spawns now in the middle position as expected. Not expected. I don't know why I said that.
expected that it would spawn. Where? That was unexpected.
Aglet comes in, or for the slash, doesn't quite get him. Inquisition Benedetto is now retreated into these side ruins. Vandal's taking a big hit, but Benedetto
I
looks...
think there's a big old scuffle occurring.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now. Demark does get the first kill off on Mines, and that's a nice boost for Inquisition here. Giving them a chance to take this. Face gets a kill on Vandal as well, and Inquisition doing nice in this round already. Benedetto holding out in this middle tower, staying alive. Rich comes in to help him out. Benedetto gets the kill as well on Toy. Demark takes down Netaman, and Inquisition are going to take this round, it looks like. As Grenade in the tower right now, he's got nice armor. Gonna do everything he can. Just the 3 cavalry left up for Nameless right now, and 1 archer. The health is good for Inquisition though.
They're doing something.
Well, Vivar gets the kill from Benedetto, but Volshin goes down immediately. And I don't think that Nameless can do this. In spite of their abilities, Grenade loses his horse, Zik finishes him off on the ground. Balglade reared up now. And Inquisition taking a nice round there. Only losing 1 player.
Inquisition did good. If they're going to mount a comeback, it's now or never. So, they
Yeah.
staved off defeat for now, but can they pull 4 victories in a row?
Well, score is 8-4. We'll have to see what Inquisition are capable of right now. I mean, it's a pretty damn mean feat, but we've seen it happen before. If they can just find a bit of momentum, get used to playing on the open map, get their heads in the right place, there's no reason they can't do it.
I think they're capable. Maybe
It does mean
Inquisition
well.
just got to run at him again. Just run
Yeah.
at him.
Maybe you're right. It's a viable tactic as well. I feel like especially up on this hill spawn, you can... well, actually no. Inquisition are going to be playing in the village spawn, but I feel like in their previous spawn they could have attacked at least. I think that Nameless were... they were hugging that middle tower pretty tight. And if you push it, you can get a crossfire on them like pretty quickly. Shout out to Wolfpack Sir Galahad here as well for refereeing the match. Lots of shout out to our referees. And also just a quick mention to Audionautics, writers of the music for this stream.
Yes. Jason Shaw. That is the man behind Audionautics.
Jason Shaw, composer, artiste, and all-round good guy. Yeah, for giving out
He's
his
got
music
such
for free.
catchy music.
I like it a lot, yeah. Although you don't use my lovely little forest rhythms for the post game.
No, you guys will never listen to this track, but it's one selected by Lust that has a lot of moaning and frogs. That's really what the song is.
when I'm managing the stream, you will hear it, so don't worry about that. Forest rhythms, guys.
That's so and
Last set's
teams
gonna be coming
are
up now.
almost ready for the final. Inquisition want to continue off their victory there. Try to get it at least mentally steamrolling. They've set themselves up for this.
Yeah, all they need now is just even a draw would do it, and we know that draws are perfectly possible on this map. That would see them in the win. Inquisition with a mountain to climb. It looks unlikely, but prepare yourselves for anything, because this is Mount&Blade Warband. Hashtag esports. I think what it's going to take, is for Inquisition to just neutralize the Nameless cavalry. They've just been a cut above the Inquisition cavalry, I think, so far, and that's been the real difference between the 2 teams. See exactly how it plays out, as we are now going live into the match. 8-4 is the score in favour of Nameless. Playing as the Vegas side up on the hill. Inquisition playing from the village as the Nordic faction. The game is live.
And we're in it.
Nameless picking up 4 cav here, not quite the 6 cav that has been famed over the past couple of days. It's going to be a 4 cav tactic though, heavier than Inquisition, who are sticking with 3. And 3 archers, 2 inf. Meanwhile, Nameless 2 cav, 2 inf and 2 archers. Pretty normal stuff. Perfectly viable.
Inquisition making their way to the center, while Nameless, they seem a little split. They're half in the ruins and half on the corner of the map.
Yeah, I mean, they're sort of over on that kind of side-ish, I guess. Yeah, but a couple of players in the middle ruins as well. I do feel it's reasonably sensible to try and hold the middle ruins if you can, though. That's a pretty important control point. Obviously, the fastest route between the two flags is through the middle as well, and you have one flag in the middle. So I feel like if you control the middle ruins, you at the very least are forcing your opponents to go around the outside, which is a slower route. And you're quite vulnerable to little cab passes and things as well. Nameless moving forward, actually. They don't want to mess around. They want to seal the deal here. Vendor and Toy moving down.
Oh, Rich
is his
running
horse
right.
with a reckless charge there. Volshin finishes him off on the ground. And Rich punished immediately for that reckless move.
Backup. He just lost a cab, really, for Inquisition.
He thought he had an opportunity, but, I mean, he came right from the front. Nameless knew exactly what he was doing. They saw him coming a mile off, and they were just ready to deal with it. Beautiful couch chance to bring his horse down, and wonderful from Volshin to finish him off on the ground as well.
Now Nameless are the man up, and they're flexing their muscles there on the flag.
Yeah. Velendor raising the flag, putting the pressure on the Inquisition, knowing they've got to charge forward now. The Russians are skirting around. They're not sure how to approach this, knowing that when they move onto that flag, they're going to be vulnerable to the 4 cavalry of Inquisition, having only 2 cavalry to fight themselves. A very difficult position that they're in right now. They have to take an action fast, though, because otherwise...
Inaction is an action, and it's not the one they want to take, because that is flag.
Right. Flag is going up.
That flag is
the substitute.
Oh, what are they doing?
Yeah. Oh, Tarantul does get a shot from Velendor there, which is nice. They set up a bit of a crossfire here.
Oh, they stopped the raise!
Yeah, it was a nice little crossfire they set up there, giving themselves some time. Sumac moves onto the flag right now, and that's a bit of hope there for Inquisition, but the problem is there's so much cav here for Nameless. Dealing this is going to be so hard. Toy brings down Zik. Double kill from Toy there. He takes down Frostco as well. Violet brings down Sodomada. Nameless are seeing this through. Toy with more and more kills here. Oh my god, Toy just headshot after headshot after headshot. 4 kills already in this round, and he just absolutely butchered the Inquisition team here. Just shooting them all in the head. UPG, GG.
Oh, did he get the last one?
Toy just messed them up. That was... that was sick.
That was sick, Toy. And Toy has beautiful eyes.
Yeah, nice work there from Nameless Toy. And, well, that just made Inquisition look pretty flaccid. We are going to go into the post-game now. Final score, 4-9. The winners being Nameless. I think we have a bit of time for an interview here since we finished well ahead of schedule. These teams didn't mess around.
Wow, Nameless doing a stupendous job.
I don't know who we can get in here. LaRue tweeting in the meantime. Rich going ham with that last set first round charge. Hashtag is it really Rich? Hashtag WNL3. Because Rich is known to be a pretty good player, and that was not the action of a good player.
Pretty bad move.
Yeah, bit of worrying about Inquisition as well. Falling pretty heavily to Nameless right now. Gonna buzz Nameless and see if I can bug someone for an interview. In the meantime, don't go anywhere, guys, because even if you don't care about interviews, which would make you crazy, we are gonna have another game coming up in just 20 minutes. It's gonna be called Reverend versus Saracens, another Division A clash, and I'm very excited for it.
Yep, stick around. Grab.
Also, oh, go ahead, yeah.
No, I was gonna say grab cereal, but that's an inappropriate time. Grab a midnight snack.
You can have cereal at midnight or at 9 p.m. or at 8 a.m.
It's a good snack at all times. I got some killer bran flakes. It's pretty good.
Bran flakes are good for your digestive system, but they're very high in sugar, so watch out for those. Get some natural bran flakes. Careful of that. But cereal, yeah, a perfectly legitimate snack. Don't be dictated by society about when and how you can eat your food. Eat it as you feel, as your body demands.
With your hands.
Don't forget to eat some fruit and veg though every now and then. Yeah, eat cereal with your hands. That might work. I think we're going to get an interview here from perhaps Bogler.
Bogler.
Yeah, hopefully.
Bogler. The dwarf himself.
Yeah, dwarf. Is that dwarf from The Hobbit, Bogler? I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure Bogler is a dwarf.
I didn't read The Hobbit. I feel guilty, and I can't remember the names from the film. Please. So too many of them, and they're all too similar and have like two small parts.
No, Bogler isn't at all what I thought of.
No?
He's the main antagonist of the Silmarillion.
Oh, really?
Silmarillion? Yeah, that giant book no one ever read by Tolkien because it's like a friggin' Bible. Yeah.
Well, I'm
he's the villain
sorry
guy.
for offending Tolkien fans there.
I'm not.
Yeah, screw you Tolkien fans.
Screw you.
Our biggest enemy. We're gonna have like a little rap battle or like street dance. You got served face off with Tolkien fans and MBTV, and we're gonna win.
We will. Nothing but a bunch of role players anyway.
Yeah, friggin' nerds. We're esport nerds. The tough guys of nerds.
Yes. We bully the Tolkien nerds.
Yeah, and the Tolkien nerds bully the who do they bully?
They bully the Harry Potter nerds. Age difference.
And then they bully the speedrunners.
What the heck's a speedrunner?
The ultimate form
Is
of
that
nerd.
like a Blade Runner?
It's like someone who just like
meth?
plays games, like weird, obscure games over and over and over again to get the fastest time. I love speedruns, but they are some ultimate nerds.
Yeah. Efficiency
speedrunners.
nerds is what I call them.
Yeah. Speedrunners always taken out on the tabletop D&D dice rollers.
Rough there. The cycle of nerd life.
With esport nerds at the top. Kings of the nerds.
We're the lions.
I'm trying to bug Wally for an interview guy here, but been pretty useless.
You call it. You should get Llama in here. Yes, more llamas. I'm all for getting Llama in here. They're the derpiest animals.
Well, we can do get a winners interview here. We don't want to interview like someone from the losers team.
Oh yeah, Llama lost.
Yeah, but I think he gained some small victories for his e-celebrity status.
Oh, he definitely did. He won my
Yeah,
heart.
and we get some respect for that. Tweeting from Corey as well. IG's Corey, this is. There's Archer's taking all the heads so far in this WNL. So many 6 users around. Hashtag WNL3. Hashtag pew pew. A little bit of
The pew pew.
trying to get some PR on the Archers there. Classic Cav player always trying to make out like Archers are OP. Typical. Hopefully get someone in for interview here. Not much time left, but just someone to say a little word.
Someone just to say a few kind words about the match.
Yeah, well, we've got a bit of a moment to spare here before the next match starts in 15 or so minutes. You put a llama on the screen, man. Cheeky devil.
They're one of my favorite animals. That's for the people that don't know what a llama is. They're not ubiquitous to the world. They're from certain regions and certain regions only.
And don't cover the WNL logo. Take it away from there. WNL is important. I want to shout out to Freaky Gear as well for sponsoring this tournament, and say that that's pretty damn cool of them.
Yes, Freaky Gear are cool. They make t-shirts.
Yeah, it is. Winners are going to get 14 t-shirts for their team. Very exciting. Do you have an interview here? An interviewee coming in? It's going to be Nameless for Volcom. I'm going to move him into the channel right now, and we can switch up to the interview screen.
User was moved to your channel.